Hi guys, well today we have yet another electric car. This is the Volvo C40 twin motor Recharge, and let me take you guys through it. So as you guys can see, it's finished in this lovely blue paint. I think they call it cosmic blue or something like that. I'm not sure. If I stand to be corrected, I'll put up the proper name if that's not the proper name. So yeah, up front it looks like the XC40 that we featured on the channel a few months back. So we do have, of course, our big Volvo badging over there, and no grill, of course, our blacked out grill, because after all it's an EV, doesn't necessarily need cooling. We do have our spotlights though down below, of course, with this Thor's hammer headlights, and these Thor's hammer headlights surely look the business. They look the business and they do the part. Let me just unlock the vehicle right there. You see how they come alive. And we also do have our headlight washers down below, right? So up front, I have to say it's a more minimalistic car. Like, it doesn't scream too much. It's just a minimalistic car that does what it does. It does what it says on the tin, right? Coming along to the side. So from the side, this is where the vehicle starts. This way, I kind of like the vehicle more, right? So it's a bit pronounced on the side because of these 20-inch alloy rims, right? And I have to say, man, I think these are the best looking alloy rims we featured on the channel by far. Like, believe it or not, right? Coming along to the side mirror, we do have a gloss black side mirror over here with, of course, our turn signal over there. And obviously, as you guys can tell, that this car has a coupe stance. But anyway, we'll get into that, right? We also do have keyless comfort access over there, right? So making it easy to jump in and out of the vehicle. Up top, you might think that this is a gloss black roof, like just a little wrap, but it's not. We'll get into that though. You know, I keep on saying we'll get into that into my other videos. Let me just tell you guys now. It's a panoramic sunroof, guys, but it doesn't open. It doesn't open, right? Coming along to the rear, you might think that, oh man, look, you might think that, you know what, it's going to be frameless. It's not frameless, but I don't mind it. It's okay. The gloss black trimming does kind of continue to the back and stuff. I think it's a package from Volvo as well. But if there's anything that I like, right, is the stance of the vehicle. Like, the side stance of the vehicle absolutely looks amazing. I think this vehicle looks amazing in all angles, if I have to be honest. I don't think I have a part that I don't really like, right? Coming along to the rear, if there's anything Volvo specializes in, has to be, they're very distinctive on the road. Like, you can like, it's easy for you to spot them on the road, right? Because of their taillights, right? So this has the stacked taillights over here, of course, and with our little detailing there that says Volvo. Like, it's the little attention to detail, man. And up top, we do have a little spoiler, because yeah, I mean, why not? This thing is fast, and I'll show you how fast this thing is, right? We also do have a boot spoiler over there. So we have a roof spoiler and a boot spoiler. Don't understand the concept, but it looks good, right? And we do have our Volvo lettering down below with, of course, twin motor, right? And of course, C40 badging, right? Parking sensors down below as well. What I don't like is the positioning of the button to open the trunk lid, right? The car is a bit dirty, as you can see my hands. So that's what I don't like. Sometimes you'll be getting your hands dirty, but oh well, it's okay. So you can also open the boot with just the flick of a foot. So of course the boot is electronically operated. I'll put up the boot. I'll put up the, what do you call this? The boot capacity on the screen right now. And then the boot is, of course, adjustable, and we do have hooks over there to store whatever that you want to store, which is really convenient. And we also do have a little storage bin down here. I'll put in overplay videos of that. But yeah, that being said, let's jump into the interior. So you guys join me inside the interior of the Volvo C40, right? And let's start off with the steering wheel. We do have, of course, our leather wrapped steering wheel with, of course, heated seats, heated steering wheel, of course, and heated seats over there. for the driver, right? And the passenger, of course, right? Let me just turn that off. So upright, we do have a digital cluster over there, which is fully digital. So on the left you have your odometer, on the right you have your gear selector. In the middle we have this maps over here that's inbuilt, because this has a Google-based Android system over here. So whatever that's projected on the screen is projected on the whatever maps that's projected on the screen is projected on the cluster over here in front, right? But it's not that customizable. I think the only thing that you can see is, of course, the maps, right? But if there's anything I have to say I like is the feel of the steering wheel. It's chunky, but doesn't feel too big, right? And we also do have some aluminium detailing over here with, of course, our cruise control buttons on the left, audio buttons on the right. And yeah, man, so I mentioned that this car has heated seats. The driver's seat is also electrically operated, right? And also has memory seats, so you can pre-configure a button over there, right, for whoever that's driving, so it's gonna adjust the mirrors and the driving position, right? Coming along to the center, right, we do of course have this Android-based touch tablet over here, which is a fingerprint magnet, by the way. I don't like that, but anyway, it's okay. Like it is intuitive, it's very responsive. You have quite a lot, and you can do quite a lot. So you just link up you sign in with your Google account, and you're able to access your YouTube Music, play games. You're able to do a lot, right? Since you're going to get bored while you're charging, right? But if there's anything that I like with this car, or if there's anything that has made this car pleasurable for me to drive, has to be the sound system. This Harman Kardon sound system pumps. I think it has to be one of the best systems that I have tested by far, right? So far, actually, like the Harman Kardon system pumps, right? What I don't like is the fact that my aircon buttons, I need to, kind of like adjust them on the touch screen. It's a bit, yeah, I mean, you know how I feel about adjusting aircon condition on the touch screen, right? I don't like that at all. But oh well, it is what it is. I just hope they could have given me like shortcut buttons. But of course, this interior is now starting to show its age, because we now have a new intuitive system in the EX30. But anyway, let's leave the EX30 for now. So coming down below, we also do have a wireless charger over here, somewhere to store your phone on the side, and two cup holders that can about fit in, yeah, this size of the bottle can fit in, or bigger actually, right? And a little ashtray nyana there. I think this car comes with a smoker's package. And coming along to the center, right? If you come along to the center, what I like, since Volvo makes their car, they like to make the interior with recycled material, right? So they're very environmental friendly conscious, if it's a word, right? So we also do have a little dustbin over here, which is very convenient. It kind of keeps the cabin a bit clean, right? If there's anything I like, also has to be this, just swipe to, why is it not, okay, there we go, right? And of course we do have black roof lining, but if there's anything that I mentioned outside, is the fact that we have a huge, and when I mean huge, I mean a huge glass roof. It's not a sunroof, it's just a glass roof. It doesn't open, it doesn't tilt, it doesn't do anything. It kind of does get annoying on hot days, because the sun does kind of like shine into the cabin a bit too much, but oh well, comes with the vehicle. But if there's anything I can't fault the vehicle, is driving position. It's very easy to get into the driving position of this vehicle, and for that I have to commend Volvo, right? One other thing that Volvo likes implementing is there's something that you can check the air quality of the car, or whatever, the air that's coming in. So let's say you're driving in around a dumpster or inside a tunnel or whatever, so you're able to check the quality of the air outside, and you're able to clean it as well, so that the passengers breathing fresh air. Oh, well. But anyway, let's jump into the back seats, man. Right, so we're in the back seats of the C40. So headroom is about okay, but I think somebody taller than me will struggle a bit. But it's not too bad considering that it has a glass roof over there. It's not too bad. Sitting position, it's absolutely fine. This is my driving position, by the way, and I can sit quite comfortably behind myself. Leg room is also decent. Toe room is also decent. I'm along to the center console. We also do have 2 cup holders that's able to fit in about this size of a bottle. I don't know how relevant that is. And you know, the finishing of the interior kind of does follow along to the rear. Coming to center, we also do have air vents for the rear passengers with heated seats for both passengers except for this one in the middle, and 2 Type-C ports, which is actually quite cool, right? And yeah, man, I think there's nothing else. Oh, we also do have, I think this is tethering points. I don't know what's hooked up here, but anyway. But also we do have illumination down there. So yeah, man. That being said, let's jump back into the driver's seat because there's quite a lot to tell you about that. So what powers the vehicle is 2 electric motors, one on the front axle, one on the rear axle, and combined they put out an output of about 300 kilowatts and 660 newton meters of torque. And believe me, that is stupid fast. Believe me when I say that is stupid fast. Like 0 to 100, you're able to achieve it in minimal numbers. I don't know. Let me just stop. I don't know if the cameraman can actually see. So I'm going to do a little pull over there. Like it lifts, and already we're close to touching highway speeds. That's how fast the car is. Like if you're an unskilled driver and you don't know what you're doing and you just slam on the accelerator, believe me, you're going to fly into a wall. I think Volvo claims about 0 to 100 in 4.7 seconds, of which, hey man, this thing could give Golf 8 GTI a run for their money from robot to robot, right? But anyway, you're buying a Volvo, you're not buying it for performance. And I'm kidding, you're buying the C40 for performance. So this vehicle is priced at 1.3 million rand. And you know, I think with electric vehicles, it's a bit hard to comment on the pricing, but I think this is well worth the money. Yeah, I think this is well worth the money because of the legislation, fees and everything else that comes with importing electric vehicles, man. So I think we can't necessarily comment that much or be hard on the pricing, as much as Volvo is trying to, you know, price it around that range, because I think the BMW iX3 is also priced around that, so which is absolutely okay. So normally my consumption rate sits at about 20 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. It's a bit difficult to read that, especially when you use 200 kilometers per liter. So yeah, but right now it's currently sitting at 40 kilowatt hours because of that pull per 100 Ks, of which is, I mean, you push it, that's what you're going to get, right? But yeah, man, nonetheless, I can't complain. But anyway, like comfortability wise, you know, the Volvo makes sure that they insulate you. They keep you out, like they keep the outside noise far away from you, right? It's my guy. Why are you cutting corners when there's so much space? Right? They make sure that, you know what, they keep you insulated from the outside cabin, so that you don't get disrupted by what's going on outside and whatnot. But the drive is absolutely comfortable. So this vehicle does also come with your adaptive cruise control with autonomous driving, of course, that helps you. That's steers for you, brakes for you, you know, which is really convenient on those long distance trips. But yeah, man, overall, I'd say, you know what, big ups. So in terms of feel wise, I think the only difference between this and the single motor C40, that XC40 that I reviewed earlier on, has to be the power. But interior wise and the cabin wise, I think they kind of feel the same. They also do handle the same as well. Like handling is okay. Yo, morning traffic is the hit. Yes. But anyway, man. Yeah, man. Back to the review. But yeah, man. I think this is absolutely a wonderful vehicle. Pulls a lot of attention as well. Like it really, really pulls a lot of attention. I think it's because we don't see much of it on the road, so I think that's why. Right. But anyway. That's me. That's it for me. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.